How's it going, everybody? So I was trying to think about coming home and what it.
Pull the mic up.
I'll pull the mic up.
Sorry, that should have been my job.
That's okay. And I was trying to think about, coming home and what that really, what can I talk about? I just got back into town recently, so I have something to talk about. And I was trying to think of an idea. What does it really mean to come home here finally? I've been coming home for a while. I graduated high school in 2009, so I think it's 10 years, 19, yeah. And I've been in undergrad and I've been in graduate school, and I don't really know if coming home in the past has really felt like actually coming home. And Mom kind of clarified that, you don't really have a home, I think is what she said. But she's right. I don't really have a home. I have a place where I grew up. I have a place where I have a lot of great memories. I had a really great upbringing. I had a really happy home to live in, before 2009. And then I went to college. But I've been trying to think, I was in Pitt for 4 years. That should be a home, right? That's a lot of time to spend in a place. I voted for the first time there. I drank for the first time there. I did a lot. There's a couple firsts in Pitt. So why didn't that really feel like a home? I'm not really sure. And then I spent 5 years in Tallahassee, Florida. After that, for grad school, and that didn't feel like home either. Mostly because I didn't want it to feel like home, because it's Florida. I have a license there. I voted there. I was a part of my community. I, did some more grown-up things there. But it really, it wasn't home. And then the last story, the guy that just went before me. Wow, that was a good story. And he said, what did he say? He said I was living there, or it was like I was living there, but it wasn't home. And that is pretty cool. That's exactly what I've been feeling for the last 10 years. Thank you. You got to come to these things more often. You get some moments of clarity. So I've been living places, but it hasn't felt like home. So now I need to, for the rest of this story, sort through what that is, what that means. So, it's going to get a little ad lib here. I'm sorry for that. So why hasn't it felt like home? What does it mean to be home? What does it mean to be coming home? What does it mean to have a home? It means, does it mean stability? No, I don't think so. There's a lot of people that have really, really great existences outside of stability. So it's probably, actually, if I think about it, probably means something different for everybody. We've had 6 people come up here and speak, and they've all said different things, and each one made sense. So I think for me, it probably means not having to ask, what do I do next? In Pitt, I was asking, what do I do next? Where do I go next? Do I go to grad school? Do I get a job and become a functioning member of society? No. And in grad school, what was I asking? I was asking, okay, well, now I'm a graduate student. I'm very serious, very important, except nobody's going to ever read my dissertation, except for Mom. Thank you, Mom. So what am I doing now? I'm looking for jobs. So hopefully, coming up here, I'll have some jobs to look into, and I'll be able to stop asking the question, where do I go next? And I think that's what home is. It's a place where you can find some kind of stability, some kind of chance to sit down and look forward, not with the question of what do I do next, but with the question of how do I enjoy the time that I have here. And to kind of give some examples, vacation. When you go to vacation, you're kind of in the moment. You're doing all these things. And then when you get back home, you're not thinking, okay, well, what do I do next? It's like, oh, finally I'm home. I haven't slept for like 12 hours. Layovers were a... Can you swear? Yeah. Layovers were a bitch. these are the kind of questions these are the kind of things that you say whenever you get home. And I'm not really sure I've said those kind of things for a while. It's been a lot of, oh, this is a bitch. What I'm doing right now is really frustrating or really annoying or whatever. So hopefully within the next, I realized I don't have an end of the story. Because I don't.
You do have an end.
Yeah. Well, I don't have necessarily a home to come to yet. I definitely have an awesome place to live. I've been living with my mom for the past couple weeks. It's pretty cool. We get up, we have some cappuccinos with my dad's kick-ass espresso machine. Mom makes some great food. She has the really kind of unparalleled ability to bring together leftovers and make a good snack. So I have a place to live. I have a place that I'm happy, but I think I'm gonna have a place to come home to when I finally get to say, okay, I don't have to ask about what's next. I get to just do my thing. So that'll be coming home. Thank you.